We're at the LaPorte County House in LaPorte, Indiana. We are here to do a public records at the Circuit Court Clerk's office today.
Crazy bud.
Hi, guys.
So,
In numbers.
So we'll see how this goes. Do you think we'll get shot or tased?
Well, they're trying to buy new tasers. I know that.
Are they?
All right. Hey, so I would like to do a public records inspection at the clerk's office. I'm wondering if somebody's going to be able to come down and address this no electronics device thing with me. Specifically, Mr. Boyd, Mrs. What is it, Matthias Brilson, or Kathy can start bringing out documents. But either way, if you guys are going to try to prevent me from doing this, I need to speak to your supervisors.
Yeah, we call supervisor.
So the executive director of the county commission, that'd be Sheila. She would be responsible for the clerk's office being in this building. And I presume you're going to want to contact John Boyd.
Okay, well, I'll call my supervisor down or one of our supervisors and we get started with that.
Anyway, Kathy didn't elect to tell me I need an appointment or anything. She just wanted to know specifically what records I was trying to inspect.
Sure.
Anyway, I'm trying to copy with my own equipment, as the Access to Public Records Act allows me to do. I brought that with me if you guys want to know what I'm talking about. So.
Okay, well, unless you get a judge to go ahead and waive.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. The judge does not have authority to do that. So that's why I'm asking for your supervisors. I got a copy of your court order in my back. I don't give a fuck about it. Go get your supervisors.
All right,
We got some information.
all right.
Your few lives I have on.
So I have a question, sir. So if
Anyway,
I'm going to get
what's up,
records
guys?
and I
Joe
cannot
Cool,
get
Sound
my-
Minds, Observing Paranoid People, Lady Zaga. How is everybody? Yeah, so if you submit, you bow down and you go in here without your electronic device, unable to document anything, hold their offices accountable, they let you right in.
So if we denied access to it, so.
Anyway, so
Even though my cell phone.
there's a camera here. B, get a copy of that footage.
Right, court order that look like a court order supersedes federal ADA guidelines, that's what you're stating? So you're gonna go, you're gonna go court order, right? I'm gonna use
So
your.
do you have that?
If you notice, this is all very arbitrary, you know.
ADA coordinator in the building?
Yeah, is there an ADA coordinator?
Anyway, here is an attorney. Oh, we have a lot of police with gloves on coming. All right, they look excited.
This is it. Yeah. What's going on?
Kurgalski, Miss Wimmer,
So there's no disturbance.
Loza.
Well, we just want to take their electronics and we.
Nah, they're not really bothering us too much to call it a disturbance, but they are somewhat holding us up a little bit. If they do prevent us from going in further, I would maybe call it a disturbance, yeah.
So you guys have somebody to be the,
We've got a LaPorte officer here. I know who you are, Mr. Lowe's. I just noticed that you got a LaPorte badge still. Which means you're a city police officer. So very interesting. So we got Mr. Dyer here. Anyway.
excellent, so they call code 4.
Yeah, what happened? Am I in your way? Do you guys need to get through? Is there an emergency?
Are you okay? Are you with these guys?
I'm by myself.
Oh, okay, I didn't know if you need to get through.
I'm standing over there, David. I mean, I'm technically looking at this one for an ADA coordinator.
So is there a, A coordinator to kind of guide us through this process was the ADA.
Yeah. Do you guys come here with some information or something? Because I'm just trying to do a public records inspection.
So does this building have a coordinator to speak with us? Sir?
Well, I guess I would request your guys as supervisors as well now. So I would hope so.
So who's the ADA coordinator for the building, sir?
Hi, how are you?
I'm all
Did you
right.
get my name?
Yeah, it's Krigowski.
Okay.
Don't touch me.
I did touch it.
You should have brushed
How are
your
you?
teeth first. That's my bubble. If you
How you
could
doing,
back
man?
away.
How you doing?
Don't touch me.
I'm not touching it.
All right.
How are you doing?
So he wants me to.
Anyway,
Oh,
that's
you're
called
the
a
guy
prior
that was giving me a hard
restraint.
time out here in the street like a year ago, weren't you?
No, it's called a prior restraint.
So what do you guys have?
Anyway.
What do you guys need?
So who's the ADA coordinator of the building?
Who's the ADA? What does that mean?
Americans with Disabilities Act.
You don't know what the ADA
It's
is?
probably
Could we
maintenance.
speak with
It's
that?
probably maintenance.
What?
So it's a joke.
Wow.
All right, that's cool.
That
That's
ADA
cool.
coordinator, please?
You have to go to the county maintenance office.
So how's that a maintenance issue?
Okay.
So are you saying that the maintenance guys, the maintenance supervisor, like
They,
Candy?
they run
the other
this
ones-
facility.
they're the
Are you
ADA
gonna talk to me or are you gonna talk?
Wow,
to
so
me?
that's the ADA
I appreciate if
coordinator.
you wouldn't speak over me though, I'm trying to ask questions to the ADA, so the ADA coordinator is also the supervisor, maintenance supervisor, correct?
Thank you. You guys can walk right through.
Let's see.
So apparently the maintenance guy handles ADA.
All right, well, we're not needed here, so.
Hey, is there like a flu outbreak or something? Should we,
Bye, guys. Have a good day.
Wow, you're really unprofessional. I mean, you are trash.
all right, so we're free to go through then? Do my public record? What's the happen? So who we waiting on now? Well, I'm going to the clerk's office. Okay, well then you're gonna need somebody to address that.
Sir, who is the Americans with Disabilities Act coordinator of this building? Can we speak to that person, please?
I don't know who that would be.
Well, could you
So you
maybe
guys-
call your supervisor?
You don't have supervisors?
Maintenance would be responsible for the compliance with the building as far as
So how is
wheelchair
the
ramps and so
maintenance-
forth, so.
Excuse me, sir.
Do you guys think that the ADA only applies to people with wheelchairs? Because that seems to be what you're rattling off there.
So how does the maintenance guy handle federal law? I'm confused about that. So is there a supervisor who can guide us through the way we need to talk to get to that sure?
Anyway.
So apparently I just Tom doesn't do it, because he believes I'm trying to get a coordinator, he's just ignoring me.
I've already asked your question. I don't know the answer.
So
I don't
could you
know
call your
who is the
supervisor?
individual that
Could
would
you call
coordinate.
your supervisor to- or the building supervisor?
I called him.
So there was a guy who just threatened us with an axe. So could we please speak to the ADA coordinator, Mr. King, could we do that?
I can call my boss,
Yeah, so. could
and
we-
then he can tell you guys where to go.
So. in the building-
But, listen, but if it's in this building, you guys have to put your phone down.
Oh, I don't think you're correct.
So they can come out and talk to what they
That's not how that works. Just so you know, your name's King, right? Is that right? Did you get that? King?
Anyway, so I'm gonna go
So
ahead.
you're gonna
You
come
wanna
out
go ahead and run
with
my stuff through?
ADA lawsuit, okay? No problem.
So I don't need to run my stuff through now or what?
You're not going.
I get that the security thing's getting, I have my phones. I'm telling you to run my stuff through. That's my stuff. Phone's in my hand. Camera's right there. I understand what the problem is. So you don't want to, oh, he's a special case. Yeah, hey, you know who else is special? Public officials.
Hey,
So
guess what
the
they
Liz
told us?
Pendens.
Hey,
All
guess what
right.
they told
Hold
us,
on, hold
man?
on,
They
hold on.
said that,
Oh, man.
Yeah, Your Honor. No, I got a question. So I'm gonna be calling you as a witness at this point. I'm gonna need to understand why I can't go inspect the Liz Pendens records. There's a big book of public officials.
See, they tried to.
They're bonds, right? That's supposed to be open to the public, right? Circuit court clerk. You are the circuit court judge, right?
So, you know what they tried to tell me?
Does the public records request apply to your office and the clerk?
He's gonna love this.
Right, the
joke.
clerk does. That's where I'm trying to go.
Get this joke, okay? So, get this. They
Mhm.
tried to
I
tell
don't
me
think so.
that.
So anyway, you want to go ahead and run my items through there, sir?
And guess what? Even the judge said the job full of crap. Federal CFR, couple rules, they don't know before.
Anyway, so I'm in line. So, all right. Hey, you want to go ahead and put my stuff through, man?
You're not gonna be able to go in with your electronic.
Right. Well, if the electronics, then hold up. Go ahead and run my shit through. Anyway.
See, at this point, Stevens and King are just trying to make a paycheck all they can.
Yep, come back.
Pretty soon, they ain't gonna be making one. Oh, the judge said
They have a history of what,
A documented history. I've been documenting the shit out of it. It's lovely history.
sued for ADA violations.
I bet they do. I bet they do. Especially the
So is
judge. Is it? Oh,
So I would say, isn't this building required?
they are.
Yeah, they don't have them back.
Well, that's because they're stupid. That's
Well,
why they wrote so bad on this.
I just gotta go down to the.
Look, come back. You're on watch.
No, this.
Take her.
I don't have anything in my wire.
No, you good.
Okay.
You guys can run.
What's with all the lovely cameras? We're looking for the clerk's office.
Yeah.
We're going the right way? Okay, here we go.
So it is open.
You can go that way or go this way, son.
So, what's not good?
Just, that there's the.
Good, come back.
All right, we're gonna look at the walk up here. So, we're going.
Is that his hip?
Everything going on?
Sure, that's okay.
Anyway, you want to go ahead and run my shit through so I can put it back in my pocket and stuff.
Yeah, happy to do that. Are you gonna leave your communications equipment here?
When I go through that thing, yeah, because I don't know what that's going to do. It's got like a magnet or something in there, so I don't want to risk going through the metal detector with these.
All right, so you're gonna leave your stuff with these guys?
Yeah, but then as soon as I get over there through that, they're going to hand it to me. Because for whatever.
You're not-
Without discrimination, is that correct?
Right, anyway, so go ahead and run my shit through.
You're asking them to consent is
Well, no.
discrimination?
Okay.
You can go ahead and run my stuff through. You
I just want to talk to the.
can go ahead and run my stuff through.
Commissioner's office. Commissioner's office.
Right, that's not who's responsible for having that clerk's record.
They're asking my supervisor, just told me.
Who's your super, who just told you
gotta go over there
that?
and talk to them.
Who just told you that? They can come over here and talk to us.
Yeah, they can.
Anyway, I'm going through.
I
Get your
answered-
supervisor.
I answered your question.
Ain't nobody trying to hear your shit.
Guess what?
Anyway, go ahead and run my shit through, man.
If you want
Hey,
to talk to the ADA,
run my shit through.
go to that building, go to that
Your
building.
ADA.
You still gotta run my shit through. You wanna argue me getting my cameras once I'm over there? That's a whole nother thing.
Because.
Run my shit through. You're holding up the process.
Well, you see,
Complete job.
There's no point
Complete
this.
job.
If you're gonna go.
You guys are already going around.
There is. I'm documenting that the only thing that I'm being prevented from going to the clerk's office is because I wanna take my cameras.
They're stupid going on all.
Why?
That's already.
Because of my electronic devices. So how do I photocopy a public record? No, I'm asking you. I'm here to photocopy a public record because that's the inspection process. So how do I do that without my camera?
That's not my issue right
No. It is your issue.
now. No, it is.
Because
I'm following my
the-
guidelines.
Your guidance is the
Yeah.
Access to Public Records Act.
so they're okay.
So get your supervisor.
So we have.
I'm requesting a supervisor. Look, man, I done tried to do the process. Now I'm fucking going through. So you're gonna call your supervisor one way or another. You understand that, right? You feel me? You're gonna call a motherfucker to come over here and talk to me one way or another. Whether it's on this side of this stupid fucking thing or on that side of this stupid fucking thing, you're gonna call your supervisor.
Guess what? Guess what's
I'm
even better?
just answering your question.
This is this here is an audio. right here.
So
So
I'm
this
gonna go to the
this
commissioner's office.
checks the
and-
decibels of everything going on in the environment.
Anyway,
I'm gonna go to the
hey, will you hold
commissioner's
this?
office.
One of y'all hold this real quick? I'm gonna put my belt on. Just.
So I'm gonna go to the commissioner's office and try to find the corner.
It's over in the building on the corner. from
So if
the-
I don't come back, they've napped.
Okay.
Why would I?
See, that's old. I already told him he was stupid. He knows he's stupid. He knows he's stupid. I mean, that's old, dude.
Okay. What? You can mail me everything you want. Food, you can mail me everything you want.
So would you rather I mail it to your house or here?
Know how I get down.
Would you rather I mail
I
it
know
here?
how to get out.
Yeah, would you rather I mail my paperwork to your house or here?
You can mail whatever you
And
want.
should I address it to your wife or your
You
dog?
can mail it to whoever you want.
Hello, I'm gonna follow on total pole ass motherfuckers trying to. Anyway, so. I think it's game.
You can go. These gentlemen think that it's okay for them to violate, the Americans with Disabilities Act, so, yeah.
I would like to know, how does one photocopy some shit without a camera?
That's what I wanna know.
How do you photocopy?
So if I bring, okay, so I have a question then. If I roll in a huge Xerox machine, you'll let me through? With the Xerox machine? Well, no, so then I don't get it. I can't bring a Xerox machine, I can't bring my phone.
It's still being a debunking machine, didn't it?
No Xerox.
Anyway, it
What about
is.
fax machine? If I bring a
Can I-
fax machine. But then I have to bring in a cellular network in order to fax it out.
Oh, shit, hold on. 16 minutes ago.
Why
Tell
do
the
you
commissioner
refuse
they
to
can come
abide
over
by
here and
law?
explain to me why I can't go into this building that they've put the clerk in.
I'm not sorry. See you?
So the commissioner's office is responsible for where the clerk is at. They put the clerk in this building, knowing that the Access to Public Records Act applies to the clerk. You're in a catch-22. Your dipshit judges issued you guys a court order that you're following. But as usual, they don't know what the fuck the actual law is
Okay, I'm not.
and are gonna run you guys up. Anyway, so what's gonna happen after I walk through here and just take my happy little ass over there to the clerk's office?
Well, we're going to enforce that court order.
What is that? How do you enforce that court order?
Well, if you violate that court order, then you may be arrested.
Does that court order apply to me?
And it wouldn't, why?
Because I'm not a fucking judge, dummy. Why would a...
Oh, so the order only applies to judges? That doesn't make any sense. I don't understand where you're going with that.
No, you see,
Listen, I'm not gonna argue.
the
with you.
authority comes from Judicial Code of Conduct
Okay,
Rule
listen,
2.17.
I'm not gonna argue on these points,
Which-
and I'm not gonna sit
The
here
law,
and go to tit and tat
with that fucking,
and
then
all
quit,
that, so-
then quit. Go work at
Okay.
fucking Walmart. Take the badge off your chest, because you don't want to argue about the law. You sound fucking stupid.
I mean, they can't
Jesus
even abide by
Christ.
the law. You expect them to argue over the law? They don't know
Oh,
the law.
man, anyway.
They
You're a
don't
fucking
understand the
robot,
law.
drone, order follower motherfucker who can't think for your
They-
fucking self. And they're gonna get you ran the fuck up,
They
and I'm
can't
gonna
even
love it.
follow the law.
Fucking piece of shit. Anyway, we'll go bother commissioners,
So
whatever.
I have one last question. How is it that you can
Fucking
think that you have enough
robots.
honor to wear that badge that should mean something, yet you can't follow the law?
That's the thing, too.
How do you think you have enough honor to wear that badge?
Y'all probably
that
think I
means something to a lot
hate
of people?
cops. But in
How
reality,
do
I
you
can't
think that you have
stomach
enough
you
honor to do that when
motherfuckers.
you can't even follow the law?
The law, the law, the law, the law, the law, until a motherfucker knows it.
That's right, you
Literally
don't have an answer.
loves it,
You
carries
don't
it
have
around
an
in a
answer.
big fucking bag and shit. I know my shit. But that's why your supervisors ain't coming over here, because they know I'm fucking right. You ain't gonna see Shaw or Sheila, fucking Boyd, or any of these motherfuckers. All of you order followers come over here and shit, threaten a motherfucker with violence and shit. But anyway, that's what's wrong with our country,
They
by
know
the
that
way,
you two
is
have to
motherfuckers
deal with-
like you
That's
and
why
you. That's what's wrong, is order following motherfuckers that protect the corruption and shit anyway. Kathy Krobeck's got about as much motherfucking sense as a jar of fucking peanut butter. Guess who's responsible, by the way? Because you guys can check out all these videos on my YouTube. Guess who's responsible for keeping track of Kathy Krobeck? The people. Me, literally. There's no governmental agency, her union. Nobody keeps track of the clerk's office. It's literally nobody's responsibility. I called the Indiana Supreme Court, the Clerks Association's fucking union, all these people. You know who is responsible for keeping track of the clerk? The fucking people who elected her. That's why there's all these laws that I keep quoting to your dumb ass that outlines how fucking easy it is for me to just walk in here and hold the clerk's office accountable. You know, public records, documenting. But I see what it is. That's what I mean, is that's how they get away with this shit, is y'all order following robot types. Anyway.
Just think about honoring that badge and learning the law and abide by it, please.
We have been
You just have to
directed.
abide by the law if you're gonna enforce it.
We've been directed to the commissioner's office. So we're gonna go to the commissioner's office. Anyway, what's the time check here? 3:34. Not too bad.
See, like my new tech, this here can stream to Facebook Live.
What's up,
YouTube,
y'all?
all of that.
Yeah, fucking
This
been
here-
on hiatus, man. We ain't been doing these lives and shit too much, but I figure we're gonna come out here and hunt for some accountability. I didn't even bring camping equipment. I thought about it while you're joking around and shit. Road flares, the whole fucking works.
Oh, you live?
Hell yeah, I've been live the whole time, man. I got the backup going here, which I got about 6 minutes left on.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
posting
shit.
my
I gotta-
audiometers. So all of that records, all the shit
Hey.
on the screen records, it embeds it in the video.
I gotta be home by
Yeah, I know what you said.
so. Anyway,
So
We're gonna,
that's up.
we've been directed
second
to
floor, ain't it?
the commissioner's office. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video and start a new one here. I only get a 29-minute or something span on the old Nikon. Anyway, so yeah, but anyway, guys, we're back at it. I think we need to go on upstairs. No, I'm. Hold on. We gotta do a safety check here. Please tell everyone you are not suicidal. We are not suicidal.
We're not suicidal.
Though it may appear that way. We are not. I just got a bag full of, Indiana code and stuff. I'm confident that eventually
So they don't know anything.
somebody other than me in this town will understand this shit.
Yeah, so they don't know anything. She directed me to building maintenance, and then she directed me down to HR.
What the fuck does everybody keep? I'm
So
not trying to
she's
go to
gonna
building
love you
maintenance,
guys,
man.
she came back. So go down to the commissioner's office. She's gonna love you, my folks. So I'm gonna go to HR.
Well, okay,
and you guys
we gotta tone it down in here. Gentlemen. Hello. Hi,
Mr. Throgmorton.
how are you? We're live.
How are you?
I'm-
Good for you, because I'm going to
Don't
be
do-
as well.
Don't do that. I'll public records request that. Don't you know? It's called
It's
a
my
cam back.
personal phone and I'm on break.
Oh, but you're in this building. So if anybody sees it, if you
Chris-
send it to a public official, I'll be
Chris-
able to get it because
I just,
it would be official business. Just saying, just
Don't
trying
look at
to,
me like that.
I don't want to put you through the process unnecessarily, you know what I mean?
So what is this fine lady's name?
But this is.
I'm sure if I ask her, she won't tell me. Because I'd like to address her by name and say
I
hello.
believe her name is
hi, you
Miss
just told me.
Gonzalez.
I have two gentlemen in front of
Miss
me.
Gonzalez.
I'm streaming live right now. So,
The sheriff's department told us to come over here to get our issue resolved. I requested a supervisor.
okay. Yes, I have two gentlemen here in front of me right now. I guess I'm on camera.
Gentlemen.
So, yes. Uh-huh. Thank you. Bye.
Gentlemen?
Yes.
Anyway,
All right.
so
My name is Mike.
Hi,
What's
I'm
your-
Diane.
Diane. Thank
Yes,
you,
sir.
Diane.
You're
How's your day?
My day's fine.
Okay.
Diane
So,
Gonzalez.
so
Yes, sir.
okay. So the issue is that we need to speak to the ADA coordinator.
I know
Nobody
that-
can
that-
seem to
that
tell us who's
citizen-
handling that.
Okay. Let me
I
make a phone
think
call.
that is
Let me.
Barbara Mossman.
Well,
However,
and
I
that's
could
where I
be
sent the gentleman down to.
incorrect.
Well, that's where I sent the gentleman to, but he was wanting to take his take his camera in.
To the
When I'm
courthouse?
thinking ADA, I'm thinking maybe we make sure we have ramps, into the building.
Yeah, the
if you're
ADA applies to more than just people in wheelchairs.
And I
so-
apologize, but I misunderstood him when he first asked me. And so then as he proceeded to tell me what was going on, then that is when I first said building maintenance or HR.
Gotcha.
So,
Okay.
Okay, I have an entirely different question.
okay,
I am trying to go and inspect some public records that are
Okay.
in the clerk's office, and I want to be able to photocopy those using my own equipment,
okay,
as the Access to Public Records Act states.
okay.
However, I don't know how to photocopy with my own equipment unless I bring a camera, like every other normal American would interpret that to mean, other than LaPorte County officials.
Okay, so did you,
And being that, as you know, the commissioners are responsible for putting Kathy into her office. They're responsible for the physical location that her office is in. And I requested to speak to Ms. Matthias
Matthias?
Burleson, or just Matthias?
No, it's just Matthias.
Okay.
Mhm.
Anyway, I respect the executive officer of the county, I suppose.
Okay,
I requested to speak to her as well as Mr. Boyd, who I guess would be responsible for enforcing this. I guess they're calling it a court order, but a court order is something that requires jurisdiction, which they don't
So they're
have.
closed.
Um,
I didn't know
So-
that. Sorry, I wouldn't have sent you down there.
yeah, like I'm trying to figure out who to speak with because I'm correct. And long story short, I brought a bunch of paperwork to prove it. And there's nobody here. They're just these robots, these drones, these order followers keep showing up and threatening me with violence if I want to go in there with my phone. But nobody wants to talk about the actual laws of the state of Indiana, which I brought with me because I was prepared to hold court in the street about this today. As you may or may not know, nobody, as far as a governmental organization, is responsible for a disciplinary process for the clerk of courts. There's no governmental agency or commission or board or anything like that. There's no disciplinary process for them at all. It's literally the people who voted for her who are responsible for keeping her accountable. That's what I'm trying to do today. Employ the Access to Public Records Act for the very reason that it was written. Transparency. So, and I notified her, this morning. She only pretty much requested that I clarify some of the records I wanted to look at. I asked if I needed to make an appointment. She didn't respond to that, so I presumed
You were at Kathy's office?
during. No. I have an email, an actual
Oh.
electronic paper trail back and forth to prove this. Anyway, so nope, didn't need an appointment. The only thing left was basically I show up during regular business hours, which is anytime before 4 p.m. Monday through Friday, right? So what's the hiccup over here? Why are these guys dressed in brown so confused? Because some judges wrote a court order that they think the Judicial Code of Conduct Rule 2.17 applies outside of a courtroom. It's very strange.
I can't.
So what I would like to know is, I guess the way we can handle this is Monday, Kathy can just start wheeling this shit out and filing cabinets into the parking lot so I can go through it, or what?
So what is the
I
accommodation
I
that the
believe
county's
that
gonna
would still be
make
in violation of the ADA because they have to be,
for us,
they
man?
have to be inclusive.
It's like
So
they
that-
should
so
just
they- so
move
they
her
can't-
office, maybe.
So they can't segregate you or I because we have a disability and need adaptive equipment
Or me?
simply because, we need adaptive equipment to go in there and inspect
See, that's the
records.
thing, is my disability is kind of what got me into the clerk's office. It seems to be a bunch of jackasses with stars on their chest keeping me out. Huh. Yeah.
Well, So
Anyway,
can the county
so
provide some reasonable
They sent us over here to
accommodation?
get our issue resolved. Is somebody
I
going
have
to be
no
able to?
authority.
Yeah,
I'm not a
I kind of
commissioner.
tried to tell them
I'm not a
to
commissioner. I
send
have no authority.
Sheila over there. Is there a commissioner available?
No,
Did they call you guys?
Can we speak
Are
to
you
the
sure?
county
Because I can
attorney?
public records request this. You seemed like you might have got a heads up
Roy,
before we
can
came over here.
speak with a county attorney, please?
Yeah, is Shaw around?
no, he's not here either. His
Hmm.
office is not here in this office.
I mean,
So
it's
we go
only
to
right
Shaw.
around the corner. We could shoot over there. No,
No, I didn't say yes or I didn't say
I'm just
no.
wondering, is there somebody over here that can handle our question, or should we go
let's
back
go-
to the courthouse? Because
Whatever you decide to do.
oh,
I have no authority to tell you what to do. Hi. You need something? Yeah, I think that they need a question. They need.
What's
they
going
need
on
a
here, guys?
question asked on
Yes, sir.
ADA.
Good, what's
on-
happening?
I'm
they
sitting
wanna
over
get
here
to
by
go
the,
to the courthouse
The
with
sheriff's
their
designees told us we could get our issue
police
resolved over
department
here. Who are
already-
you?
Sheriff's designees. Who are you?
LaPorte City
My name's
Police
Chris
are already at the
Throgmorton.
courthouse.
Hey, Chris, Matt.
Yeah, anyway, so who are you? I don't do physical contact, no offense.
Oh, okay.
I'll shake hands and
What can I
stuff.
do for you guys?
So we would like the ADA coordinator to take our phone near the courthouse because we have disabilities.
Yeah, also,
We don't have an ADA coordinator at this time.
I have a
Why
different
not?
question. I would like to
We
inspect
have a
and
city
copy
planner.
utilizing my own equipment, some
So can
records
we
that are
talk
in the
to city
clerk's
planner?
office.
Well,
And there seems to be some armed gentlemen threatening me with violence if I attempt to take my own equipment in there. And I don't really know how one can photocopy utilizing their own equipment as the Access to Public Records Act would
So
allow
there's, well,
without an actual camera. Seems like the judges might have put you guys into
well,
a
do you have
pickle.
like a, they wouldn't let you take that, your Nikon camera?
Yeah, they're no electronic
No phones, no
devices.
nothing in there.
So
I
they
got a
would not let
couple.
you
Yeah, no camera. No
Into the
phone.
courthouse?
Yeah, it seems kind of ridiculous.
That's standard operating procedure for any courthouse.
Yeah,
that
I've tried to
So-
explain that
so how do
to
we
them times.
Can you listen to
So
what I'm
that they
saying?
can
Sure, who are you?
facilitate the-
I'm the auditor and I
You're the
appreciate
auditor?
you not,
Oh, well, we're in
Yeah,
public
that's not
space.
happening.
except
Yeah.
that I'm not giving you permission. to
Are you
take-
trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
issue a
you're
prior
not-
restraint
I'm
against my
not
First
giving you
Amendment?
permission
Okay,
to
well then
take
move
my
along,
phone.
please.
Let me
You
tell
guys
you
started
that
doing-
you're in the wrong
Okay,
place.
so.
You
we're
need to
trying
come to a
get records
commissioner's
from
meeting.
county-
No, I actually
I
just
have
want to
a
go to the
disability
clerk's office
that-
unhindered.
that-
So
that-
how do
I'll
so
tell
that
you,
I need.
you're in the
means to-
wrong
I have a
place.
vision
I told them
disability,
that.
and I have memory,
They said that there may be somebody over here that can resolve my
So I
issue.
use
Being that the
my
executive director of the
software on
county's
my
office
phone
is here, though,
to
I'm
help with both of those
undoubtedly
issues.
not in the
Okay.
wrong place should I
So
want to move up the chain of
I'm gonna-
command.
simply
I'm gonna
want
tell you
to
there are
be
no
able
commissioners
to
here and I'm gonna
inspect
ask you to
public
leave.
records.
Okay.
And.
Why am I being
You
asked
know,
to
like-
leave?
Yeah,
Because
I'm the clerk's officer.
you're asking
No, in the
questions
court
in the
building,
wrong
not
place.
Yes, no, no. in the
Oh,
court
okay.
building, in the
Well, I
court
was sent
building.
to the wrong
So
place. Do you
the
know where the
thing is
right
that
place
court
would be?
order, It only applies within
Commissioners
the
meeting.
courtroom.
No, no, no.
itself
How do I
and the
get the
jury
sheriffs to
area.
stop threatening me with
Meeting
violence for
within
doing a
the
I
lawful
don't
jury.
have
act?
anything to
That's
do
the
with
only
the
Okay, well then move along.
Court order applies to.
I'm not
can't
gonna move
apply to
along.
one
This is
person.
I don't-
your office. You're gonna
I don't
get
care what your
involved.
opinion is then.
I
If
did.
you can't solve my issue.
Yes, I did.
So, anyway,
Yes, I
That
did.
courthouse.
Matt, can I get your last name?
Reardon.
Reardon. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
it's not Reardon.
Yeah, I
recognize
thought
it.
I
It's been
recognized
the
it.
coordinator
Over there.
My name is Mike Strauss.
So they're supposed to have
So I have-
coordinator
There's between a businessman and a government official.
building.
So
So the coordinator,
It's just standard operating procedure in courthouses. Yes,
so
it
the
is.
coordinator can facilitate,
You know why I should
Anyway, who are
remember.
you?
law to the security, so there's no
Hi,
violation.
Vincent, what are you doing?
You know what I mean?
Just
But-
hanging out?
But,
Yes.
but.
Cool.
You know what? You know why I
the
should
auditor
remember
just told
him?
us that you guys don't
His last
have
name's
one.
Reardon, Reardon Steele.
So she said the city planner
And
is
Randolph.
filling in that role. So if we talk to the city planner.
I don't,
facilitate
you know,
that,
Mitch,
please?
Mitch is not in the office, Mitch is at the county highway. I don't mean to
Right, do you
pass you guys around,
understand
but
that,
Mitch
like,
is
we've
over
gone here, we've gone there, and then they told us, go talk to the building maintenance, my mind is
And the only
blown.
reason we're really bouncing
So,
around from governmental
the
office to
auditor,
governmental
what was your name?
office is because it's governmental employees' idea. I just want to go into the clerk's office and take a few pictures of some stuff. Well, what the hell are you doing
So
here?
you're saying that the city
He's
planner
back.
takes care of that right now then?
He must have missed
I
us.
said right now, their county planner takes care of it.
County planner
So I
takes
don't
care
know
of
Anyway.
that person,
Okay.
because
his
that's-
number,
Yeah.
his number.
Can we get an escort, maybe? You want to, since you're walking back and forth, do you want to just escort us to the clerk's office? You look like we'd be safe with you.
Hey guys, Mitch is, that's the role he's in, he's at the county highway, he's the
Oh,
county
so Mitch is,
planner.
okay.
Yeah, he's the county planner, so his number's on the county
Right, so
website.
somebody
Mitch is
give us
awesome.
all-
What do you want me to,
What's
We
Mitch's
should have to
last name?
call him.
Mitch, Bishop,
Oh, okay.
yeah, he's the county planner, so.
Right, so can you call?
So,
and have-
what does during regular business hours mean?
I think the county, one second, during regular business hours, I would assume between 8:30 and 4 o'clock.
So earlier when we were over there,
Yeah,
we
and
were-
Joey's here
we were
with me,
within
and
regular
her
business
and-
hours?
I assume
Yeah,
so.
and well,
I mean, because it's still regular business hours now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway,
4
my
o'clock.
problem could simply be resolved by me being allowed to go into the clerk's office and photocopy with my own equipment public records as the Access to Public Records Act
I
outlines.
just didn't want you to feel left
Unhindered.
out.
Do you mind
So
explaining
you
that to
need to
them
get in.
before they get you guys
Well, I
ran
will
up
defer
or
to the
whoever?
police at all points in time, my friend.
Why
Oh,
would you
man.
defer to
Yeah.
police? They're gonna get you sued. I don't quite understand how that works because they don't know anything. So like there's a coordinator
who's not here, who's He's not not, the coordinator.
He's not, well, hold on.
Yeah,
He's
where is
still
he?
not physically in this building.
Right, but he's a highway department, something or other, so he's
he
not the coordinator.
so much more familiar with this than you are. Like, he knows that you're fucking up.
He's the county planner, also is involved with county engineering. and
But
county
you guys
engineering.
understand that the ADA has one specific job, not like 3 or 4.
And I
So,
just
like,
waved.
why don't you have one?
So whoever
That's a great
wants to-
suggestion,
Sheila,
guys, you know,
come
I could
on in,
probably
we're
bring
on-
that up
we're
to the
on
commissioners
video
and say they
show.
should hire.
But you
an engineer.
understand
You
that
have
people
this
that have
number, I can get
disabilities
from you.
shouldn't have to go here and there and jump around and not have to.
Something.
Okay, so
Yes.
they're asking.
Straw.
Well, why'd you tell us to come over here?
Last week. So.
They can't
Right,
fix our
because you
problem.
told us to come over.
You're
You
wasting
trespassing
valuable
us.
time that I could be
Can't
in the
stay
clerk's
there.
Are you
office.
trespassing us?
Yeah, am I being
Because
trespassed?
Kiefer
Oh,
versus
okay.
Indiana, U.S. Supreme Court case from this last
Pay
December,
attention.
Did
Very
you-
I don't
important.
suggest you do that.
Did you hear what I said?
I did, and I'm kindly denying your request.
You told us to leave, so is that a lawful order?
Anyway,
You asked the question if I was trespassing.
Can you
now. I said
escort
no.
me
So it's
into
not a
the
lawful
clerk's
order, it's a
office?
suggestion,
Okay.
right? So it's
And
a
that's why I
request.
asked you, did you hear what I said?
Apparently I didn't, so I'm sorry.
I'm trying to look at some public official
Right, so it's a
bonds
request then, not an order?
and, you know,
I
some
got you.
judgments and orders and such. Anyway, maybe
So
some
what do you
political
think that
campaign
this should be?
contributions, things of
I
that
don't
nature.
understand.
Okay,
I
well,
think you
I'm not
got
gonna be
your
able to help you with
answer.
that.
You got your answer from the county attorney. Did you read your emails?
Oh,
Maybe if you read your emails, you would have your
Well, now it's our
answer.
fault. Man, I hate when that happens.
You got an email from the county attorney
and
and he answered your question right now.
I didn't ask the question. I literally emailed the
You
clerk
asked to
and
look
said,
at
I'll
public
be down
records.
here.
You asked. to
Right.
look
And
at
that's what you don't
public
understand.
records.
I don't think you understand what public records are. Nobody's
I
asking you.
think that I understand.
I'm literally
better
telling
than
you.
I am the chief record keeper. in
What is your
this
name?
county. My name is Joey Winsky. I'm the
About
auditor.
time we got. an
Welcome to
answer
hell.
that.
And
Yeah, give her 64,000.
Hey.
maybe I should go get my phone so I can.
Go for it. I'll
Sure,
you'd
gladly.
like,
I will
awesome.
public
We can
records request that, just so you know.
Be a party.
You're in the wrong
Well,
office.
This is
she's
just
streaming
another
live.
video
I
angle.
am streaming live.
Okay,
Yes.
where is the
Yes.
right place to go?
You said you wanted the clerk's records?
Yeah.
Go to the clerk's office.
That's where I was at. He literally is the guy that prevented me from doing it.
Where can I go?
He's literally the guy that sent us over here. We're literally, it's literally his fault that we're here.
You
Since we're
cannot
that,
bring
that's his
your
extension.
Okay,
recording
Oh, but
devices in.
we can't.
So you're
And that's
telling
the
me
problem.
you can't.
Yeah, why can't I? Why can't I?
Let me show you the public records. Have you talked to the Indiana State Public Records official?
Do you mean Mr. Luke Britt?
Yes, I do.
I absolutely have discussed numerous different things with him.
So we're not supposed to come.
Did you catch my name?
And so
I
like
can't,
before.
I couldn't.
All right.
Did you catch mine?
I know exactly who you are.
Great.
You're the chief records keeper of this county.
So
One
there's
of
no
my titles.
violation of
You're in the wrong
ADA
office, so
or,
I'm asking
you know,
you to.
law.
Okay, where's the right office? Just go to the clerk's office. So he's not going to prevent me from going in there now.
You don't, he's not gonna.
I'm going in there to
Going in there.
photocopy
You
But
can-
it's
public
not
records.
secure.
So how does one photocopy?
You can
But
Okay.
it's not a clerk's office.
I'm denying your
Well,
request,
there's
ma'am.
the door.
Okay,
This
anyway.
isn't even your office.
The allow the judicial branch of government to make administrative and executive and legislative decisions.
Okay.
No, I said how that process would be. But I know. It's on my dick, dude. Don't get fucking dishonest.
Yeah.
Here.
Yeah, he's a thug. So thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, you guys take care. Have a good weekend.
As we can see,
Yeah, we'll try.
we're gonna walk back and forth, back street, dealing with dipshits. So
So let's say,
Actually follow the law. Do you understand where we're coming from? That the ADA is federal CFR. It's-
that
it's
badge
federal
is cool,
law.
bro, but you should actually try reading the law. You know what I mean? And how it applies and shit. Like,
I'm sure you understand.
what'd you become a
the-
cop for? To like
the
get pussy
order
or
of the
something?
law, you know, Constitution, federal code.
they get free
State
coffee and
constitution,
donuts,
state
not pussy.
Oh yeah, you get
So on and so
50% off
forth.
of shitty McDonald's
So
coffee.
how does
Well,
the local
and
county-
Anyway.
7-Eleven too. 7-Eleven, they really love cops.
That would be like saying that a local county court rule would supersede the Constitution.
Sure, that'd be like 10 minutes.
So I believe that
All right. It's pushing some times. I got some other shit scheduled. Obviously, we're wasting our time here. Put it on paper. You know what I mean? I am a Mr. Follow Through, but you know what I mean? As you can see, they ain't trying to really back up their authority. And they ain't trying to fucking arrest anybody because they know that they're bogus. And that Matt Reardon dude is, he's, you know, local business guy that thinks on some boards and stuff. But you know what I mean?
So anyway, we gotta go.
Standard operating procedure is to be able to take your fucking phone right into courthouses. Because when you go to more than one courthouse, you see what is a pattern and what is outside of that pattern. Here in LaPorte County, we are most definitely outside of that pattern. We have our own pattern. It is a pattern of corruption. Where we get this giant turd looking dude. Anyway, I'm gonna
So what's that fucking sheriff's thing that's got the mustache? He's a fucking thug. He's just a straight up
dude,
fucking thug.
he put his whole ass like right above my dick. It was kind of fucking weird.
He's a straight up fucking thug. He's gonna kill somebody.
He like tried to like twerk on me or some shit, pushing that physical limit. Like, I'm gonna get in your bubble, real in your bubble. Like, what the fuck, dude? Anyway, we're out of here. Thanks for watching. I'll try to go through here and respond to some of the chat. I gotta get to the house and get dinner started and stuff. I didn't anticipate it was gonna take this long. Anyway, thanks for watching. You guys stay safe. Thanks for our teamwork here. Fucking LaPorte, Indiana. We're out. Thank you for watching LaPorte Reporter. By the way, hit that PayPal.
Thirsty.
You could use it right now.
Thirsty and parched. Yeah, so he's got to be home because I